Rahul Kamir, Punch Out Boxing, with Britain's favourite journeyman at heavyweight, the most division, probably one of the most important men in the division, because when prospects need a test, Phil Williams is there. So in with another young hotshot, Louis Pochetti. How do you assess him?
Yeah, first of all, it's been a while. Been out boxing since January, so it's great to be back. And I know tonight I was coming back into a fight against, like you said, a young, hungry fighter that's knocked two of his opponents out of three. So I knew my work was going to be cut out. But having said that, I thought I was impressed with my performance. I thought I broke his rhythm down, nothing taken away from him at all. But I made that fight at my tempo, which, is mission accomplished for me. Credit to Louis though, he's an up and coming talent, so, give him his credit where it's due, like I do to everyone. Keep your eye on him, because he's a baby in the game. And, someone that is, in effect, half of my age, what's he going to be like in 10, 15 years' time? So, yeah, it was great to be back, great performance. I'm happy with myself, to be honest with you. That's it, really, mate. It's just great to be back.
Great for us as well, and for the heavyweight division. Like I said, all them prospects, they need some work. Louis is a smaller heavyweight as well. Do you think there might be a trend towards that again in the division?
He's a smaller heavyweight, but he's not. I don't even know what actually weighed in. I know obviously I was heavier than him, so he wasn't the biggest heavyweight I've boxed by a mile. But does he potentially go top level cruiser? I think based on his size and physique, that's maybe where he should be. But I'm not his manager stroke trainer. They got to work out what's best for him. I wish him all the best. He's a great kid, great lad, enough respect. That's it really. But
early days for him. So I guess it's for him to develop.
Yeah, very early days for him. 19. It seems weird fighting someone that's that young.
Like you said, young enough to be your kid. Why have you been away? Have you been injured or?
No. So I just had a few personal issues going on. It's just been a long year, man. I've had to sort out things behind closed doors. That's put me out of the game for a while. Thank God they're all rectified now. License is good, my health's good. But yeah, I needed that little break. I've been active. Tonight was my 63rd fight as a professional in 5/6 years of boxing. So to have 63 fights now, it's just a massive achievement. I think Danny Williams is the highest heavyweight boxer, and I'm only 4 behind him, and I ain't ready to give up yet. So by the time I'm finished, I'm hoping to have achieved a lot, which I already have. But that's my goal. I'm enjoying it. I'm staying safe. And I'm passing my medicals and my health's good. And until the boxing board, tell me enough's enough, they're gonna keep getting Phil Williams, and so is every prospect, because I'm enjoying it. Anytime I'm not enjoying it, anytime I'm thinking maybe it's my time to go, believe me, I'll be the first person to hang up those gloves. But at the moment, I feel like even on 63 fights, I feel like I'm only just starting to get into it. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It really is. But yeah.
If you love it, carry on. And it could be a good time to be a journeyman, because the heavyweight division, there's so many prospects coming in. You might be a busy man, and you're the man that's going to separate the ones who are going to make it and not make it, because we know you're going to be pretty good to deal with Phil Williams.
Yeah, the heavyweight division is. I remember boxing on my debut against Don Charles' son George, and it felt like the other day. And I'm like, 63 fights in now. And when I became a heavyweight, there's nobody in the division now that is still here, that was there when I joined the ranks. Everyone comes and then they disappear. It's like, and everyone's got their own reasons for it. But a lot of the people that I've seen come into the heavyweight division have tried this road life in the away corner, and it happens, but they've been found out, they've ended up getting chinned, or they've ended up getting stopped, and then they disappear. you know. And you're either, to me, you're either made for the away corner or you're not. It's a tough game, man. It's a tough game. You look at the big world champions; they box 2 times a year. You know, I could box 4 times in a month. It's that real. So when I was away, it was kind of heartbreaking being away because I'm watching the TV and I'm seeing all these like overseas guys coming over and in effect doing my job. And I'm thinking, where's all the British heavyweights? Where's everybody? There's no one there. They've all gone. So, you know, albeit I'm back now, so, you know, the phone ain't going to stop ringing. And you give those prospects a work, make yourself a credible opponent, and then, you know, the bigger promoters will say, you know, yeah, we'll use him. That's what it's about for me. It's about performing, it's about staying safe, it's about everyone saying, you know, he's tough, he done well, like fair play. And then you get those opportunities, man. If you come into this game and you just end up on the floor on these 28-day suspensions, it's a tough game, you know, and then you just say, gone, disappear, or you get summons, you know, into the board to say, you know, why you. It's a tough game, man. It really is.
Absolutely. Tell you, with the heavyweight division thriving at the top level, you're gonna sort of push the market rate up and tell these promoters, hey, look, there's a lot of money coming into your coffers. You want me to test your prospects? My rates have gone up.
Yeah, it is. You know what? I'm managed by Steve. Don't get involved in finances at all. I've got all the trust in the world in my manager, Steve Goodwin. He looked after me from day one. He manages me correctly. I don't question it. I just do as I'm told. I'm happy. Get me the fights. I'm there. We work and we reap our rewards after. And that's it for me. You know, yeah, ideally make as much money as you can. But yeah, I'm managed in that side, and I'm managed by a very good person who deals with me properly. So, you know, and it allows me to concentrate on what I do, and that's train and box,
Yeah.
not getting into the politics.
Absolutely. You've been keeping an eye on the heavyweight scene? It looks like we're coming to the end of an era. AJ might be on his way out. Fury and Usyk might be their last hurrah. And how do you think the next crop? Who do you think is going to come out on top?
It's a difficult heavy division. Hats off to Daniel Dubois for last weekend, and hats off to Don Charles as well, his trainer. Those guys have done an amazing job with him, and he just, yeah, I mean, AJ had his off day. We all do. But what next for AJ? Who knows? You know, that's an Eddie Hearn decision. Eddie Hearn still believes in it. Eddie Hearn still got his back. They think that there's still good things that are going to come to him, and I believe there is. You know, don't write a man off because he's going through a bit of a rough patch. Everybody deserves respect in this game. So everyone, you know, I call them the armchair fans that are all critics, but, you know, would any of them come forward and put them gloves on and get in the ring? So, and that's the crazy thing, you know. So give everybody the respect. Everybody has a box. Everyone that gets in the ring. Everyone that puts gloves on. Give them the respect they deserve. You're gonna have an off day. You're gonna have an off 6 months. You might have an off year. But if you're hungry for it and your heart's still in it, have faith, and you know you'll come back strong. And I believe AJ will come back strong. But then moving on to the younger up and coming talent. I mean, you know, you got your people like your Moses, the Tamas. You know, they're itching for opportunities. The heavyweight division, yeah, you know, there's a few. People don't realise it because they're kind of brewing in the background, ready to make that appearance. But there are a few out there, prospect-wise, and I'll just say, I think watch this space with heavyweight division because it's been explosive, and I still believe it's the best division in boxing, 100%. It's the most exciting. Everyone wants to see a heavyweight.
I concur. There's nothing like seeing two big guys going at it.
40 stone of punches transferring in a ring is dangerous, mate. So, and the fans love it. And that's what it's about, you know. It's about giving the people the entertainment that they deserve and getting out of the politics side of the sport, really. So,
How much longer do you think you'll do this? And do you have in the back of your mind a plan for post boxing, post fighting?
so ask me how long I'm gonna be boxing. I don't know, because I'm in love with boxing. I'm in the changing rooms and my heart's going, and I'm saying to myself, why do I keep doing this to myself? Because the nerves are going. But those nerves, when you get in that ring and the people are there and the bell goes and you're off, it's just a great feeling. It's almost like an addiction. So to get me out of it at the moment, or to ask me how much longer I'm going to be in it, I just can't give an answer. I'm 38. Still young, I believe. You know, I remember speaking to Johnny Nelson at a boxer show a while ago, and I was 36 then, 37. And he said, "How old are you?" And I told him, he said, "You're a baby, man. You're a little baby," Johnny said to me. And you ain't even peaked yet. They say a heavyweight won't peak till 39, 40. That's what they say. I feel like I'm just getting into the boxing. I'm 63 fights in, and I feel like I'm just starting to find myself in it. So it's crazy. People have said to me, "How many fights?" I've said I want to do 100. I could have 100 by Easter. That's how mad it is in this division. Um, Moving out from when I finish, I'll be staying involved somewhere along the line, whether that's picking up from my manager and looking into getting my own little stable of fighters and managing them. Learn from the best manager, in my opinion, Steve Goodwin, amazing. And just, especially with these away fighters like myself, I have a lot of experience in guiding people into how to be a successful away fighter and getting them that work, giving them the opportunities like I've had. So that's what I want to do, you know, give back. That's my goal at the end of boxing. Give back to the community, get people involved, encourage people, you know, get people off the streets and hopefully make their lives as good, if not better, as what I've experienced.
Well, you've already given us so much to the sport, so thanks again. Just lastly, if there's one hot prospect you would like to fight on the current scene you haven't fought yet, who would it be?
Oh man, I don't actually think there is. Like, who is there that I haven't boxed now? I boxed your Fabio Wally, I boxed your Dave Adler, I boxed Johnny Fisher, I boxed Cash Ali. Who is there that I haven't boxed? Dave Allen's fishing around again now. He's back. I know we were supposed to get that fight on a while ago. He would probably be at the top of the chain of levels of people that I haven't boxed. But when you look at our rankings now, prospect-wise, I think Louis is the most up-and-coming heavyweight prospect now, and I've just ticked that off the box. Where do I go? I don't know. I don't really know.
Maybe Delicious, Olympian, guy went to the Olympics, just waiting to turn pro.
What was his name?
Delicious Ori.
Okay. Well, you know what? Any professional that comes into this game knows, and I think every manager and trainer know, that when a pro comes into the professional ranks as a heavyweight, they have to go against Phil Williams. They have to tick that off their list. And, you know, until they do, then they're not entering that heavyweight division, because you've got to go through me to get anywhere. Like everyone else has, your Fabios, your Johnnies. Look at them all now. I called Fabio out, said he would be good. He would be the real deal. Look at him now, he's flying. They've got a rematch coming up with Fraser. Same with Johnny Fisher, Ron Football. All good fighters, but they've all come through me. And I've given them that work, you know, and I'm happy to see them doing really well. So whoever it is that's coming through on the heavyweight scene, just know that to go anywhere, you have better call my manager and come through me first, because I'll show you the ropes on where you need to go to get to the top.
I love it. You heard it from the man himself, Phil Williams, the top journeyman, if not the world, if not Britain, the world, for sure. Because 63 fights in, still going strong. Phil, thanks for your time as always, and I'm sure we'll see you again soon.
There you go, man. God bless you, mate. Cheers.